When I was 14, my grandparents, they gave every grandkid the option to go on a trip they wanted to go. And I chose a dude ranch. We went to this ranch called Black Mountain Ranch in McCoy, Colorado. I was always the only junior wrangler, the only kid under 18. So they'd usually give me the group of just wild guests that wanted to go. And I loved it. You'd have max capacity was 55 guests a week. So we would trail ride. We had a shooting range. They let me run. And now looking back, I was the only one dumb enough to run a shooting range with all these people who've never handled guns. But shoot as much trap and skeet as people wanted. Shoot prairie dogs. We would take them rafting every week in Glenwood Springs, and a lot of times I would go and I would just go raft with them. And then on Friday nights we would rodeo in Steamboat Springs. So those guys, looking back, they would let me go rodeo with them just so they had somebody sober to drive the truck back to the ranch.
Yep.
But you bet at 16 years old I could get a 7-horse slant through the McDonald's drive-thru in Steamboat, because we'd roll out of that rodeo. I would just ride the backup horses. So we'd bring extra horses. You'd saddle everything, act like you're impressing the girls, put your shirts on. You'd ride all the spares, warm up the horses, and they'd go rope. And we'd ride with Black Mountain Ranch shirts on. And all of our guests would come to the ranch and watch them compete, which is a big thing. Yep.
You being a truck guy anyway, I bet driving the dually around, you thought you were king of the hill.
Oh, yeah. And I had driven so much stuff all my life. Like, the first thing I learned to drive was International 574 was our tractor.
Okay.
Like most little kids do, you sit on your dad's lap and you think that you have to like go like this with the wheel, and that old thing just wobbles all over the place. But I had been driving stuff since I could touch the pedals, really. So, but yeah, I did that for all those summers, and I made great, for a kid, you just made great money. Room and board's paid for, cash tips were great, rodeo entry fees were paid for, rafting's paid for.